Welcome. This is the Hot Coffee Investor with an update video for, I think it's sometime in December. I forget the exact day. I want to say it's the December 10th, 2024. It's currently way after market hours. I think it's like 7:30 at night or something. Figured I'd do an update video. I haven't done one in a while. I've just been really busy lately. But it also hasn't been all that exciting. We haven't made any crazy trades or anything. We've mostly just been... I've actually been very interested in Ford stock lately, so I've been buying a lot of that and selling cover calls on that, collecting dividends for that. Hi, cat. And I've been buying Lucid, not because I believe in the company, I really don't. But I've been selling cover calls on that, and that's been doing really well. It's generating between 1.5% to 2.5% a week in covered call premium. And I've been buying Realty Income as often as I can. I've been a bit more passive lately. I kind of want to see how the beginning of next year kind of plays out. Haven't been doing anything crazy. Just been selling cover calls every week, collecting dividends, and letting the stocks do whatever they do. And buying on any dips, which have been frequent, actually, very frequent. One point, I think Ford was up over 11% for me. Lucid was up, I think, like 18% for me at one point, especially yesterday. But yesterday was kind of a freakish move, you know. I went all the way up to like $2.70-something per share. I've covered calls out on it for $2.50. I think it dropped below that today, you know. So I saw those covered calls out. They're generating whatever they generate, you know, and I'm using that money to buy more shares of either Lucid, Ford, or Realty Income at the moment. The weird thing about Lucid, while I don't believe in the company, not at all. I've seen enough Lucids with enough stupid problems to know better. Although they can always figure it out, but I very much doubt they can. What was it? There was one at my son's school that parked there from time to time, and within like 3 weeks of the guy owning it, the rear window cracked. You know, just cracked out of nowhere. Asked the guy what happened. He was like, "Oh yeah, it just happened. It was parked in my garage. It wasn't hot, cold. There was nothing sitting on it. Nothing hit it. It just cracked while he was asleep." You know, so just product quality issues, stuff like that. But they may figure that out. They may not. But at the moment, the stock moves so darn much that the covered call premium is just too good to pass up. I mean, it's paying almost 2% on average a week. So let's just say it goes to 1% a week. I mean, that's still 52% a year in covered call premium. It's just too stupid to pass up. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're not really day trading right now. I know that's what a lot of people tune into this channel for, but there's also, it's also an investing or swing trading channel as well. So it's not really just day trading. And that's what we're doing right now. We're just owning stocks, renting out the assets, collecting dividends, and seeing where the market kind of goes. Ford's dividend at one point was up towards 7.15%, I think, if I remember correctly. So I started buying it there, and every time it drops back down to about where it was last week, like on Friday, I keep adding more and more. So I think I have like 120 something shares or something right now. Nothing huge, but I'm going to keep adding to it, as well as continuing to add to Realty Income, because I think they can really turn themselves around. They're not doing bad by any stretch, but they're not doing anything spectacular right now. I haven't been another thing is I haven't been paying as close of attention to the market lately because I don't really have to at the moment. So I haven't been I really would not be day trading right now anyway, just because of that, because I have to see the ebbs and flows. I have to see how it reacts to news live. I have to do all these things to do stuff like that. And because I'm not doing stuff like that, I'm not going to do it. Not at the moment. Eventually I have the time to do it again, and then I'll be back, swinging around like crazy. Making some big hits, making some hopefully not big misses, but some smaller misses, which is to be expected, because losing money is part of everything. You don't make money on everything in business, life, or in stocks. So there are wins and there are losses. It's just how life works. That's just how it works. So that's what we've been up to. Portfolio is smaller, but it is growing back up. I never really recovered from the hurricane. What ended up happening was I lost internet well before the hurricane ever hit the state, and then I lost phone service completely until I think that Friday, like in the middle of the afternoon, like 1 o'clock. And by that time, I was correct. I was very correct. I was 30% correct, to be honest. And by the time I finally could make a phone call to sell the options that I had in Coca-Cola, if I remember correctly, it was Coca-Cola. That was the day Coca-Cola decided to drop, I think, like 8%, if I remember correctly. Someone, I'm sure, will post and correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure it was an 8% move that day in the other direction, which was the day that I finally was able to exit the position. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it prior when I was positive for 2 days. So, who am I going to blame? Me or the companies that didn't allow me to access my money, basically? Not my broker. My broker, that wasn't the problem. So, I'm going to blame myself. I always blame myself for everything. I don't blame anyone else. So, but we'll be back at it soon enough. Trust me on that. Always back soon enough. So, this is the Hot Coffee Investor. Good trading, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.